Hi everyone, this is Lokesh Kari and hello Professor Tariq. Today we are discussing about University Library Management System Design. So in this, the overview about the project is centralizing major university library operations and which provides convenient access to library resources, automates routine circulations and reservation activities, maintains accurate book and user records, reduces repetitive administrative work for librarians, uses UML diagrams for model the system architecture. So in this project, the main problems are the organizational problems where they have to maintain the manual administrative work, like they need to record every book and every student IDs, like everyone's everything should be in the written things. So when we maintain the written things on the book, so there may be an inconsistency in the workload, some people they may be written the book, some people may not, so there will be a book inconsistency availability like that, and loan and return policing can be become inefficient. Reservation queues require timely and accurate management. Users need access beyond physical library hours. And system requirements. Users securely log in the library system. Students and faculty can search availability of the books. Users can reserve and renew eligible books. Librarians process book checkouts and returns. Librarians manages books and user informations. The system provides notifications and useful reports. And non-functional requirements such as security, performance, reliability, usability, scalability, maintainability, which we shall talk about the software projects management. Like in this, the security should be like protect user accounts and library informations. Performance, process search and transactions quickly, and reliability, maintaining accurate and consistent records. Usability, provides simple and understandable interfaces, and scalability, supports increasing users and library resources. Maintaining ability, allow efficient system updates and improvements. These are all protecting the system from the unknown third-party attacks by ensuring the end-to-end encryption, and by using the performances transactions and such as when we search a book, it should accurately show up the book, um, and when it also maintain the accuracy and consistency in maintaining the records, when we search a book, like it is available to use it or not, it should show that one. And when the usability comes to simple and understandable interfaces, like an user can anyone, not like any user, like anyone should easily take the advantage of that and use that one by simply searching about the books, like that. It will be easy to understand, it's not too hard to understand. And scalability, support increases users and library resources. Maintainability, allow efficient system updates and improvements. Like if there any any bugs or anything errors occurs in the future time, then we can update the system and we can do that like a SL process. And in this case, I have the case diagram, students search, reserve and renew library books. So you can see here in the picture, and faculty members access similar self-service functions. Librarians process borrowing and returning activities. Librarians also manage books, users and reports. Administrator manages users and login controls. Like everything, each and every detail and each and every function is assigned to students, faculty, librarians. Everything should be like separate things, so we can know that who are performing what activities and what actions here. So in the class diagram here, user contains common account and profile information, and student have faculty, librarian, everyone in at the things. And book contains important bibliography information. Book copy represents each physical library copy, and the loan and reservation manages borrowing activities. Fine and notification supports additional library services. Like you can see in this picture, in this class diagram, Like user have the functionality abilities like login, logout, and view profile and view borrowing history, like book borrowing histories. So everyone inherits the same things with the student, faculty, librarian, block, book copy, reservation, fine, loan, everything. But you can see the small differences in this one, like librarian. When librarian is there, like he can check the what kind of books are there, what kind of books are written, and he can manage the books and users and other things also. When it comes to the book, you can see the differences, like you can get the details of the book and check the availability of the book, whether it is available or not. And when it comes to the book copy, you can see the update of the status and it is available or not. When it comes to the loan, it creates the loan and renew the loan and close the account, like that. And when it comes to the reservation, you can reserve the books and you can cancel the reservation and you can update the status, like everything. And after that, you can see this fine thing, like you can calculate and everything, like you can calculate the book cost, like that, everything. After that, it will be a certain amount for him. Like after that, the loan created, update the book status to borrowed, and update is confirmed. So after that, it will be like checkout successfully, display due date, and it shows something like if you take the book on the January 1, so the book should be returned on January 30, like the specific duration time, or we can ask the users like when they will be returning the book. So according to that, the loan will be adjusted and the fine will be calculated. If they return the book like after the duration is extended, then the fine amount will be increased. So that the function of this one is like. So in this, after allocating the book, everything like that, so fine, how to find calculate the fine means after you return the book, it calculates the book from you taken to book from you return. So according to the that duration, it calculates the cost and it will be charged for the user. So after that, everything is done with this. So after that, reservation activity diagram. Here the user logs in and search for a book and system checks the selected books is available or not, and available, and if it is unavailable you can request for the reservation. Then the system checks for the user reservation eligibility, approve reservation and add for the waiting queue. You know that users are notified when received book from becoming unavailable. So here is the diagram. You can see after logging to the library system, you search the book and you check the availability of that book, and you can see if it is available, this thing should be like this. If it is unavailable, things should be like this. As we talked about, um, if it is unavailable, you should be registering for the reservation thing. Like if you search a book and it is unavailable, you need to be in a reservation. For that, you need to apply for reservation. For that, you need to provide your user ID, things, everything, and what kind of book it is that. And when it is, if it is available, then it will be allocated for you. If it is not available, you will be in the reservation, like a waiting queue. If anyone is interested in that book, they will be getting that, something like that. So if it is available, there should be no need of any reservation, so you can directly just take that one and you just will be scanned that the administration, so that they will be charging you for the loan and they will be giving you the duration for the user book. So it will be like that. This is the reservation book activity diagram. And after that, here we come to the component architecture. User interface provides access to library functions, like you can see in this diagram. Student or faculty does the same things like user interface, which is like authentication module, and it also uses like a circulation module, catalog module, reservation module, notification module, and library database. Everything is linked to library database and user interface. That's the common thing. Like after managing the login and authorized access, catalog manages book information and availability, circulation manages checkout, return and renewal, reservation and find module support the transactions, the library database stores centralized system information. So when we come to this diagram, you can see like librarian, administration, and student, faculty, everyone is interacting with the user interface. So when they log in with this user interface, they will be going thrown to the authentication module, and after that they can check, like if you see the user one, they will go to the circulation module. After that it throws to the catalog module and reservation module, notification module, everything it depends on that. So after searching everything, there will be a library database which gives the information from it and which stores the information of the user and any other user like librarian, administration, student, faculty, everything. So we get the information from that library database, like whether the book is available or not. It's stored in the SQL, like SQL database. And here is the testing and implementation, like unit testing evaluates individual system functionality, integration testing verifies communication between components, system testing evaluates complete application functionality, security testing checks authentication and user permissions, performance testing, user acceptance testing. Like these are all testings we need to do. Like unity testing evaluates, like unity testing evaluates individual system functions. Like in unity testing, you just not check the everything, like you just not check the one module, like you check the every module of the system, like you check the user authentication while logging in, and you check the like book searches, like everything is working proper or not, you check that in the unit testing. And after that integration testing, which verifies the communication between components, like when you hit login, it should be communicate with the authentication process, so we check that the process is going good or not in the integration testing. After that in system testing, it evaluates complete application functionality. Like we check the completeness of the project, like when log into the book return to everything, every function in the system. And after that, security testing checks authentication and user permissions. While logging in, there should be a clean login, like no bugs or no issues should be found in that. So we check that one in security testing. Mm, and performance testing evaluates response time and system load. Like in performance testing, for suppose if we search some book, it should be like give the data or result in fraction of seconds. If it takes time, we need to do some work on that. And user acceptance testing confirms stakeholder requirements. That's it for that. And the conclusion here is like UML centralizes important university library operations, and automation reduces repetitive admission activities. Student receives some more convenient access to libraries and services. The librarians gain accurate circulations and UML diagrams. The design supports a circular, secure, and maintainable systems. So in this, the UMLs centralized important university library operations means because of using these all UML diagrams, you can know what are the functions should be done by the things, like user have some things and faculty have something and student have something to do, like each and every one have some actions and activities to do, so it will be clear in that UML diagrams. So while automation reduces repetitive administration activities means like you need to enter everything in the written things, like when you take the book or do something else. So it reduces the time and everything, like stress also sometimes. Students receive some more convenient access to library services. Students just check that back in their home also without coming to the physically coming to the libraries, and just feeling disappointed if the book is not there. So they can check back at the home, like just logging into them and just check the such a book which they want. So if it is available, they can go to the library and they can get that one. If it is not available, they can be in the reservation, so they can know some details about that it is the available or not. Like it's like simple, like. And they can know the cost also, like there should be no fare, no mask in that, so they can know anything like loan, fine, everything. And when it comes to librarians, the tough task is with them, so it will be easy for them to do this one other than doing it manually. So librarians gain accurate calculations, circulations, and inventory information, so they can order some books or they can know what kind of book is with whom and what kind of books are not there, like everything. And UML diagram provides clear views of proposed architecture as we know. The design supports a secure, scalable and maintainable system. So this design, if we see that it's have a security thing, it have a scalable, it's a maintainable system. So we can change anything in the future also if there is bugs or errors or any update needed in the future. So it is like an agile process, like a software thing. And that's it for this project. Thanks for giving this opportunity, Professor. Thank you.